In this interview, we experience the ghastly tale of two extraordinary men. Captain Edward Donald and Private Stanley Ralph both served on the Western Front from 1914 to 1915. Both men, during their service, nearly lost their lives on the battlefield after receiving extensive injuries from chlorine gas. Private Stanley Ralph, Captain Edward Donald.
When the opportunity came to serve my country, I took initiative to enlist. The war was described to us as an act of call of duty and patriotism. To be involved in a worldwide phenomenon, it was a general rush for me. I was heading to France on a carrier voyage, and so some days I recounted my life, that I was going to die in the battlefield. But at the same time, that gave me an adrenaline rush, and that gave me a motive to fight for my country, that I stood for something, that I meant for something.
I personally felt, from the perspective of family, that I was doing what was right at the end of the day, to die for my country and protection of people. I think there's no bigger sacrifice and no bigger need, so I was willing to put it all on the line at the end of the day.
So, after landing in France in the summer of 1914, what were your personal feelings as you began to see the reality of war?
Well, I do tell you, Lawrence, it was nothing at all what I expected. The fear, the panic, the monstrosity of the sheer living conditions. We were living in tents, infested with rats. The food was terrible. There was nothing there that was homely. It seems to me simply an early grave, the pre-battle of death before we stepped into death's final clutch.
I remember sometimes I had trouble sleeping. The aroma of the dead filled the air. The smell of the flesh was everywhere. I couldn't sleep. The sound of the explosions woke me up constantly. Through all this, I still tried to keep my sanity.
Did you hear anything about chemical weaponry?
I saw the gas for the first time. I heard the pressure scream, and with a gush, it came towards us. I didn't know what to expect. We just did what we knew what to do. We stood and we fought. We listened pallet after pallet to those Germans. We didn't give them an inch. Even in the hardest point, we knew we were on the back leg and death was approaching. We still continued to fight.
And then I saw this huge cloud of gas slowly drifting towards my direction. At this point, I had realized what had happened to him.
So, Private, I know it's hard for you to explain. Can you please tell me what happened next?
It's like my lungs were getting ripped out of my body. There was the gas, and it went straight into my lungs. It filled mine, it filled countless other men around me. I couldn't do anything. I was on the ground. I was coughing. I couldn't see. I couldn't see in front of me. I couldn't hear around me. I couldn't think.